Welcome back. Can you spell winner? Because our next guest certainly can. It's time for Feel Good Friday, and today it's all about the new Scripps Spelling Bee champ, Zaila Avant-garde. Zaila is just 14 years old, but she's already a Guinness World Record holder, a basketball champ, and as of last night, she's the first African-American to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee since the competition started in 1925. Take a look.
Murraya, M-U-R-R-A-Y-A.
That is correct.
And Zaila's here with us now to tell us all about that historic moment. Zaila, thanks so much for being here, and a huge congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So what went through your head when you heard them give you the word Murraya? Were you nervous, or did you know that you had it at that point?
The first thing that went through my head is basically like a song from the Lost in Translation track, Too Young, which is like why I asked my question about like Bill Murray and stuff, because like I've always associated that word with Bill Murray's name. So Too Young is like a song from that soundtrack of Lost in Translation. So that's literally the song that started going through my head when I got that word.
That's a really interesting technique that you use. So when you started hearing the song and picturing the word, did you know like, okay, I've got this now?
Oh yeah, the second I heard it, I knew it. That's how I am with words usually. I get the word and I know it immediately.
So talk me through this prep, because it sounds like you have a pretty specific strategy for how to remember all of these words and how to spell them all. So what does an average day look like going into this? How do you prepare?
The main reason that I can remember all these words is because basically, even though I do 13,000 words a day, like I don't remember all those words. So what I do is I kind of think of it as like a mental filing cabinet under the term roots. And so roots are like the parts of a word that when put together make a whole word, like say tubifex, and it has the tuba meaning tube in it. And so I know that root, and that's how I immediately put it together. And that's kind of, it's like a building block kind of, and that's like a big part of how I do this. And like when I study, I just, like I said, do 13,000 words a day, which takes about 7 hours. And I have tutoring lessons with my tutor, Cole Schaefer-Ray, who was a runner-up in, I believe, 2015. And Sneha Ganesh, who was also a runner-up in a different year, and her mother, Vijaya.
So how did you get into this? What attracted you to spelling? Was this something that you were just good at initially and decided to explore, or was there something else about it?
I've always been kind of good with words and stuff. Like I've read like 1,000 books, like over 1,000 books, I'm sure at this point. And it's because I'm really into reading books and stuff, just words in general. So spelling was kind of like an outcropping or like an outgrowth of like my love of words. You made history last night as the first winner from Louisiana and the first African-American winner since the competition started in 1925. What does that mean to you? That means a lot. To be the first African-American winner is like a really big thing to me, because I'm definitely hoping, I've always been a bit surprised that there were no winners, even though there was someone back in the 30s, I believe, who her name was Magnolia Cox, and she got 5th place in the spelling bee. Through segregation, her mother couldn't even come to the hotels and stuff. But when I came, my parents could come to the hotels and stuff. So I'm hoping a lot of people see me and maybe think about going into spelling and general, just education in general.
Now, this isn't the first time you've made history. You currently hold 3 Guinness World Records for basketball, including the world record for most basketballs simultaneously dribbled. I want to call up that video again because it's really incredible.
The hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, all over this land, a hammer out danger.
Tell me, at 14 years old, given everything you've accomplished already, what's next for you?
I'm thinking about like maybe working for NASA or being an NBA basketball coach.
Any players would be so lucky to have you. Zaila, we so appreciate your time today. Again, a huge congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
And you can find more feel-good stories at goodmorningamerica.com. Whittle. Whittle is the word that I went out on my spelling bee for. Still remember that one.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.